turn on the mic. Mic is on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing the mic. Everybody ready? Let's go. Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, good morning everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily. 9:30 exactly on the dollar. Every single day. As you can see, I'm tired as you know what. I got my coffee and everything. The bigger the cup, the more tired I am. How is chat doing? CryptoGate is here. Birgit Castle, Andrew, Miss M Devil, First Last. Everybody doing fine, I hope. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily video. We're gonna see what Bitcoin is doing right now. And that's basically the plan for today. We're gonna see what Bitcoin is doing right now. It actually failed to dump yesterday. Yesterday it was going down here. I was making the Patreon video. I was finished making it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let it dump. I'm gonna wake up and then I'm gonna, you know, do maybe a live stream when it's down at 28,000. Never got to 28,000. Let's get into the chart to see what's actually happening. We need more triangle. Yeah, we need more triangle. So if you guys remember, we had some kind of triangle up here going as well, right? That was the first triangle that it broke down. Then, of course, I redrew the triangle to this line up here, right? And then it was started dumping, and I had to find the third line, you know. But right now there is like no more lines. Sure, you can draw something like this and say, yeah, up down to 34,000, it might be something. So, anyways, what we're gonna see now here is that. There is some kind of hopium going on here, but we have a lot of resistance on the way up. So let's just zoom in. First thing first, this is a 4-hourly chart. There is no divergence here, guys. There is no divergence. The price is going down. The RSI is going down. There is no divergence. On the daily chart, the price is going up. The RSI is going up. There is no divergence on the RSI. Here it was divergence, right? There was divergence. That's why we pumped up. Then we went down. Then there was divergence here as well, where the price was going down and the RSI was going so pumped up. But right now there is no divergence, so we are getting this is the fin. Once you get into these triangles, guys, here's a pro tip. Once you get into these triangles, guys, you will start getting some kind of divergences. But once this divergence is finished, that means that you know, right now it's gonna go in the right direction. So the divergences are finished. The correction is done. The consolidation is done. And right now something will happen over here. If I can just, something will happen over here, and you can see here for the last 2 days we had two big red candles. This is a red candle that's rejecting the 20 moving average. This is also showing the rejection of the 20 moving average, falling down to the support. Right now we are going up to the, but we cannot even break the 10 moving average. So you know, it can be hard time here, and we can fall down out of it, because these two candles are not actually that good. The good thing is that we didn't fall below this point down here, or maybe we should put up here, yeah, give or take 34,600, because if you fall below this level down here and close below there, then you technically got you know, lower low, which is a bad sign. So, you know, having something like this is actually quite good. So we're gonna see that this is actually a good thing. We're gonna just remove this line for a second, and you know, we are below the moving averages. We got rejected by the 20 moving averages. Right now we are getting also pushed down by the 10 moving average. So when you are getting pushed down, like over here, you know, you're getting pushed down. You either get out of the triangle or you manage to break the moving averages. But right now we are getting squeezed towards the support line. Now you can see that this support is actually holding, like, you know what, and it really doesn't want to get down. But these things can take a little time, because it needs these moving averages to come down and push it out of the triangle. Because price doesn't just fall out of the triangle by itself, it needs to be pushed. So when it gets down and starts pushing us down, what happens, it's either we get pushed out of the triangle, or we manage to break the resistance and then shoot up like a you know what. Double top pattern on the daily. Double top pattern on the daily. Yeah, it is a really nice top. It is a really nice top. This is because, you know, let me see here. This is called it's called nothing. I don't know. Exaggerated RSI divergence. Let's see. Let me just try to find it if there is actually. No, that's not on that. Bullish, bearish. Okay, so the thing I'm trying to figure it out is you can see here that the price is going, you know, you got double top, the price is going stable, but the RSI is going up. And I was trying to figure out if this is bullish or bearish, but you know, when the RSI is going down, it's a bearish sign. When you have price going just straight line, but RSI going down, that's a bearish. But you know, straight line and RSI going up, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because I cannot find it. So if somebody knows, this is called exaggerated divergence, you know, but when the RSI is going down while the price is staying the same, what's that? If somebody knows that, you can tell me. You can tell me, you know. I have no shame in taking tips for technical analysis. That's let's go look at the 4-hourly chart and seeing that over here we have a really important resistance on the way up right now. Right now getting rejected by even the 10 moving average, but right now we hit the support, you know, so we got have some kind of move to the upside. But we are not out of dump until we are above the 37,147. We gotta get above this level up here, 37,140. 174. We gotta get above this level, guys. We gotta get back above this level. If we are not above this level over here, you know, we are not bullish because we are below the moving averages, right? We are below the moving averages. We don't want to stay there. Where is the 200 moving average? 200 moving average all the way up here. So we want to get above these moving averages, and you know, we want to trend up towards the upside and break it on the upside. So until we get above the moving averages, there will be no breakout to the upside, guys. There will be no breakout to upside, and we always have to see if we are getting rejected by these moving averages to the downside. Now there is some kind of hopium, guys. There is some kind of hopium. Hidden bearish divergence. It's not hidden bearish divergence because the price is on the 4-hourly. You might say that there is a hidden bearish divergence because the price is going down and RSI is going up, you know. But this is already played out. This is already finished. So you know, it doesn't help us that much. And this small move down here, it's nothing. So there is no hidden bearish divergence right now. Now there is some kind of hopium. There is some kind of hopium, guys. There is some kind of hopium. I gotta tell you, there is some kind of hopium over here. Now what I'm gonna tell you is pure hopium. It's nothing more than a hopium, you know. It's assumption, you know. It doesn't have to play out that way, but you know, we take what we get, and if this works out, we are going to 49,000. Okay. So what we're having over here, I'm gonna remove these moving averages for a second. We are having, of course, the triangle. This is top line. Let's remove this one over here just so you can see it really nicely. Okay, so what we are having here is this drop down here towards the support. You can see the support is actually holding. But right now what's being created over here is a falling wedge, guys. It's a falling wedge. So right now this only has 2 touches, so this isn't finished. But you know, if you start going a little bit up there will be finished. So we're going to get confirmation on the wedge, and the bottom line is also getting right now confirmed. It's a super nice line, you know, hitting these tops, these bottoms down here, and you can see here this is a falling wedge. So if we goes a little bit more down and then fall out of the triangle, so we can even get back to the retest and fall a little bit back and then maybe shoot out, because this is a falling wedge, you know, they reverse. So we might get some kind of fake out up here before we actually go up. So you know, the falling wedge, if this plays out, it might, and you know, it might play out that we get some kind of fake out to the downside and then go towards the upside again. That's gonna be like the best thing ever. But you know, it's a kind of hopium, you know, and for this to happen, And for this to happen, we gotta, you see here that the 20 and 100 moving average is sitting right over here. So for this to happen, we have to, I think we have to hit it one more time on the, I think it might go down, it doesn't have to, doesn't matter. We have to break the upper resistance, and we have to break, if you just want to remove it, we have to break also the 20 and 100 moving average on the way up, right? So we have to break this on the way up, break the 20 and the 100 moving average, bounce and go up again, right? But what I'm thinking it's most likely to happen, if this is gonna to play out, is getting hit here, because right now in 5 minutes there will be 4-hourly close, which will close below 10 and the 50 moving average. So next candle might actually go higher up, hit these moving averages at the same time it hits the resistance up here, and then we might actually start falling down, of course, towards the support, because we break this less support level down here and fall to the wedge support, and then we bounce to the upside really high, right? So, you know, that's some kind of hopium. No, I want fake out to the upside. Volume is very low. Yeah, volume isn't coming, guys. Volume isn't coming in until this happens. I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. So volume isn't coming in anytime now. What's gonna happen, even on the breakout, volume won't be coming in. Volume comes in after you get the retest, and then you bounce on downside. So there is no volume here. Volume should be coming right over here when you get a retest, right? That's when that's when you get the volume. That's when the volume starts kicking in. This over here, once it goes out and then goes for retest. After the retest, the volume kicks in. After a retest, the volume kicks in. Okay, guys, it's forming a camel back, which means it's going up. If it's a camel back, it's a slow move up. Falling wedge bullish. Yeah, falling wedge bullish. That's why I'm saying, like, it's a hopium. It's a long shot. You know, we take what we get. We take what any kind of pattern where we get. This is a falling wedge. Now we really don't care whether this is gonna break on the upside or the downside. You know, you always have to be prepared for both sides. But falling wedges do break to the upside. Now they are more bullish than bearish, and we have to understand that. But the thing is that we got this support over here, like the last kind of support that you can draw actually over here. It's something like this. Okay, it's not the last support, you know, but it's one more line below the line, and then you know, then there is hopium, some kind of hopium down here, you know. But I think this is the last draw that you can actually use. Maybe something like this. Yeah, give or take. One of these two is gonna. Yeah, I think one of these two is gonna beat, because this is right now hitting that. So you know, if you start falling like through, if you start falling through this support again, right, in this falling wedge, then we might fall to one of these two lines down here, maybe, and then bounce towards the upside, and then bounce towards the upside. So all of that talk about 28,000, will it actually happen? 28,000, you know, it's all the way down here, that we're gonna dump all the way down here. Right now, it doesn't look to me that way. We are still, yes, this is a triangle, this is a continuation pattern, and you know, it should fall to the downside, but this is a small wedge, you know. There is no divergence up here, there is no bigger divergence up here. I mean, this might actually be, no, I don't think it's gonna be that. Let's see on the daily chart. No, I don't think it might create some kind of divergence between here. If the price on the daily falls below, you know, if the price on the daily falls below this level over here, and we go down over here, but the RSI still continue going up while the price goes down to these levels up here, then we might have this RSI divergence again, that actually might kick us up and get us back in the triangle. So something like, it's a long shot, it's a hopium. Right now the only thing we have right now, it's that we are sitting between the support and the resistance on the moving averages. These are the moving averages, guys. Keep in mind the moving averages. Keep in mind the falling wedge over here. Falling wedge, there are supports down here, right? There are two supports down here. If you start falling lower, we got the moving averages here at 20 and 100, 10 and 50 down here, and right now we are below all the moving averages. So if we want to get bullish again, we gotta get sooner or later above this line up here. if I can just draw the line instead of just drawing the dots, there's the lines, 37,147. If you get above this line up here, give or take 37,147, that's gonna be the most bullish scenario. So if you get out the falling wedge up here above 37,147, the break to the upside is getting pretty big. It's getting pretty big. Anyways, that's for today. How is chat doing? Any questions, guys? Do you think we might have an inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour of 15 minutes? Yeah, let's see the inverse head and shoulders. Let's go a little bit back and see the inverse head and shoulders. There is you know, I drew the head and shoulders something like this first time. You know, the head and shoulders is not really my pattern. You can see here it's kind of failing to play out right now. It should fall down to somewhere over here. You know, maybe it's on the way down to fall down there. These head and shoulders. You can see here. If I can just draw it. You know, it's in ballpark area. You know, it's something like this. You know, it's down here and then goes out or out on the upside. You know, but it is some kind of head and shoulders over here. It's not inverse head and shoulders, but it is some kind of head and shoulders here. But I was looking, and there is a bigger head and shoulders. It's not actually bigger, but you know, it's a little bit bigger, and that's this one over here. You can see here right now. I was thinking it actually goes something like this. So this is actually finished, but right now it's actually going towards the upside, so maybe it's not finished. You know, that might be actually also be head and shoulders. Now there is on the daily, I think. No, there is not. It's on 1 hourly. Yeah, on the 1 hourly inverse head and shoulders. Now this is a really nice head and shoulders. I saw this as well earlier. So the reason this is a nice is because it's following the moving averages, and every time I've seen these head and shoulders work out, they have been really nice based on the because they are following the moving averages, you know. So the head and shoulder goes something like this, goes from over here down, up, down, and I don't know if I'm gonna use this one or this one over here. So it really doesn't matter. It is a head and shoulders. Maybe you should use this one because I think people like the real nice smooth. This is the head, right? And there's somewhere over here some kind of head and shoulders. So yeah, this might be some kind of inverse head and shoulders. You can see the price goes up, goes back to the moving average, tries to go higher. It just you know, it tries to go lower, cannot, gets back above the moving averages. Right now goes down and gets support on the moving averages, and right now should bounce. So if this is actually correct, it should bounce something like you know, as head and shoulders work out. You can see here it should bounce all the way up to 37,734, and 37,734 is higher than our target. So you know, if you go a little bit back, you just bring 37. Let's see the neckline again. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, give or take. It's over there. The neckline goes from here to here, maybe. Yeah, it's not precise science, but you can see here. It does give us some target up here. If the inverse head and shoulders play out, if the inverse head and shoulders play out. Now there's too many lines here. I'm sorry for that about that, guys. But you can see here that if this small inverse head and shoulders plays out, it should bring us above the target, above all the moving averages, which should actually be quite positive and quite good. This falling wedge here might also play out. You know, so all good and dandy. So that's the inverse head and shoulders. Good morning, man. Hope you're fine. I see nothing changed really while I was living in the fast lane. Cheers. Yeah, that's the life of crypto. If you're following it day by day, you know, it's action. But if you go away for 2 weeks and come back, it's like, oh, we are still around the same number. You know, that's the way of the crypto. I see the 24-hour high low was 37,850, 38 on the dollar. Nothing really changed. Composite, man. Manipulation, organic market. What's your view on that? You know, I'm not really that into Wyckoff. You know, it's too complicated for me. It's too complicated. It's a complicated schematic. It doesn't play out always the same. But the idea, the psychology idea behind it might actually be good. You know, Wyckoff schematics. You know, and they got some root in psychology, just like Elliott waves, but I think it's too complicated. It's too complicated. It looks easy, and it's and people like it because, you know, you got, you know, certain levels that it has to hit or how it needs to look. So people like to look for shapes and forms, but I think it's more complicated than that. Old intro music is better. I don't know what old intro music. Some people have said like, yeah, man, old intro like music was better, but I don't know what old intro. I did so many intro music that I don't know which one is better or which one is. So if you can point to a date or name of the video where the intro music was actually good, you know, I might take that into consideration. We can't get above the trend line on the 4-hour RSI. We keep getting rejected. If you draw a line along the bottom on the RSI, yeah, I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Yeah. So this is 4-hourly. Yeah, we are above the trend line though. We can't get above trend line for RSI if we keep getting rejected. Well, we are above the RSI trend line right now. It's only 2 touches, right? So, bam, the late adopter. No, this intro rules. I don't know which intro you're talking about. Are you talking about the Woods music, you know, the chill out music? Because that's just waiting music. It's elevator music, elevator waiting time until I get ready. And then you got the actual intro, you know, this is intro. The late adopter. Yeah, that's intro, you know. But the waiting music, the elevator music, yeah. It's just there for you know, for fun times, No, the Dodge Daddy. Dodge Daddy. Yeah, Dodge Daddy. Yeah, it's kind of over. It's kind of over. You know, it's Dodge is already listed on Coinbase Pro. You know, so good sound effects. Are we simply crabbing? Yeah, simply crabbing. We're trying to find where we are gonna end up. Sorry about all the lines, guys. I know this is messy as you know what, you know, but you know. We can do it like this so you can see better. There is a falling wedge down here, guys. There is a falling wedge and we are trying to get out of the falling wedge. Falling wedge are bullish, so you know that's some kind of hopium. RSI 3 low trends, the dating back to 19th. There's all the way here 3 low trends. RSI that's 29, that's 19. Well, we broke that. See here, to the downside actually, but I'm not quite proficient in drawing trend lines on the RSI indicator, so I'm not quite sure what to tell you about that. You should check out the coordinates to the countries Elon Musk tweeted. Quite interesting if you take them as prices. Yeah, I saw that, like 54, 37 and 28 or something like that. So people are pretty, yeah, but what does it tell you? It just you know, it's food for the, you know, food for the mind. You know, you can sit there and think about it all day long. It doesn't really help you not with anything, you know. If he tomorrow tweets like Canada or Mexico, then we might take it, you know, for something, but right now they're just coordinates. MACD, let's check the MACD. MACD on the what time frame? Time frames are important, guys. Just saying, check the MACD. MACD on daily is bullish, but it's converging down to towards the bearish cross. 4 hourly, we don't care. The weekly is the most important. You can see here that weekly is actually looking quite terrible. So how long this is gonna go before we start converging, having the converging, like converging lines, when lines start going towards each other, towards the cross, you know, you get these light red histograms. So the converging part is actually where the bottom happens. It's not actually on the cross. The cross is actually a finish, but weekly it doesn't look that good. See the resistance. It will not pump. If it pumps, it will be a fake out. It will not pump to Nathan. I think it might pump, guys. I think it might pump. I've been telling you about my theory. I don't know, you know, I don't, if the prices go down, you know, they go down, we don't care, they go down, no problem, you know, but I don't see how this is gonna go down to 28, 5,000 or something like that and then stay here forever. I just don't see that. I just don't see that. What I'm seeing right now is if we dump over here, we're gonna have a really fast recovery. But the fact that everybody knows that there will be fast recovery, I'm thinking that we might not actually fall down. I think we might go into this falling wedge, just break out here, go out of the top side and go to upside. So I'm still bullish. I mean, I'm always looking for some kind of hopium, right? So, you know, hopium to the people, and this is the best hopium. Let's remove some of the lines. Some of the lines are really, you know, really too much. Are we even expecting more lows, but not low enough to go 30k, maybe 34? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In this falling wedge, if you start falling down here, you can expect like 34,000. We can even go even lower than that, down to 33,000. You can see that over here, 33,000. We can get some really nice lows over here and then go to the upside, you know. Nathan Dog, first donation of today, €5. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Much love to the USA. Thanks, man. Thanks. All the money very welcomed. Will volume pick up or no? Volume only picks up on the breakout. Now I'm gonna show you, because I'll show you the volume breakout. Dodge had a breakout, so we can use Dodge as a benchmark. Benchmark on the 4 hourly. I think it's on 4 hourly. Yeah. So you can see this. Trend line over here. Give or take. Maybe it was something like this. Yeah. Give or take. It was basically a trend line over here. If I can just draw the, let's remove everything so you can see this better. Let's remove it over here so you can see. Let's assume this is a trend, trend line, and it broke the trend line, got the retest, and on the retest there is a volume. So on the breakout itself there is no volume. It's on the retest you get a volume. So if you look at the volume over here, and we zoom in a little bit, you'll see that here there is no volume. After the retest, it's when volume is peaking. Okay, so we want the retest. So once we get over here, right, if we break it down, there won't be any volume on the breakdown. On the retest, if we get rejected by it, then we might actually have volume and then fall further down. The same thing goes on the upside. There will be no volume on the breakout, but on the retest there will be volume will come in. Ron is back with a 50. Patience and titanium mindset. All the best for everyone. Ron is a big whale here in the chat room. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. Patience and titanium mindset. Yeah. If you got, like, you know, diamond hands and all that stuff. Stake data isn't locked up, so that doesn't make any sense. And guys, we got a 4 hourly close, so let's check that out. That actually came 10 minutes ago. I totally forgot about that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the volume. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna remove these white lines. If I can just click on them like this over here, and there is where is it? Okay, so we got 4 hourly close, and you can see the price is, this is a 4 hourly close right now that's happened. This is the new 4 hourly close, 15 minutes old. We got a lot of resistance on the upside, right? So whatever happens with this falling wedge down here really doesn't matter. What I'm thinking it might happen is that we might go up here, get rejected somewhere around this resistance line and around these moving averages. So we might get rejected somewhere around here and then fall down. Now, just because we start falling down here, remember this bottom support on the wedge, even though we are out of the triangle. So a lot of people might start panicking over here that we are falling down because they are not seeing the falling wedge. It's only after we fall through the falling wedge that it might be actually quite bad, and especially start falling really fast. I think there might be all kinds of fake outs, all kinds of manipulation pushing the price down, if you are, because literally everybody is following this triangle over here. So how this is gonna play out, it will be kind of different than what most people are used to. I think there are a lot of money on line to get some kind of a spring here to go towards the upside. So we're gonna see how this plays out. My best bet is that it will try to go up, get rejected by the resistance, go down, fake out, and get out of the wedge and continue up. So somewhere down here, that should be some kind of bottom. If it breaks out of the wedge down here, I'm looking at 38,000, something like that. 39,000, 38, 28, somewhere around here. I'm not looking at this level downs below that. If it will fall down, I think the lowest will be something around 29,000, somewhere down here. People are less likely to sell if they're staking though. Yeah, that's true. Mario Nicev, 20 bucks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate the money. I think I got enough for an iPhone, guys. I think I got enough for an iPhone. I'm gonna double check that, but take out your wallet, people. Make some donations. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You know, I like money. It's not even if you guys donate, I appreciate it. If you don't have money to donate, please do not do that. But if you are a kind of whale, you know, you are trading, you got like 2 minutes, 50,000, you know, profits. Yeah, sure, donate $5, no problem. But if you have you know, small money, don't do that. You know, I'm doing fine financially, you know, so no problem. But I like the money. Don't misunderstand me. I like the money. I appreciate every single donation. So Mario and Nathan, thanks you, and the Ron as well. Thanks all, guys. Thanks all. Anyways, we're gonna call it for today. You know, just remember, guys. Again, recap on what we have over here. That's a falling wedge. That's a falling wedge. That's a falling wedge. That's a falling wedge. Right now we got some kind of resistance on the moving averages. We want to get above 37,174, something like that, to be bullish. As long as we are below this line up here, we are not that bullish. And then there might be some kind of fake out up here before we actually get a bit up on the upside. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. On the way out, hit the like button. You know, when you close the door behind you, you know, hit the like button. And yeah, you know, come back tomorrow 9:30 Central European time, and tomorrow I'll be actually precise at on the Monday, you know, because on Monday I actually have to wake up quite early for stuff because, you know, life. On a Saturday and Sunday I kind of might miss the 9:30 mark, you know, something happens. That said, thanks for watching, thanks for being here with me. I'm gonna make more videos. You know, don't lose all your money today. You know, there's a day tomorrow, there's a day tomorrow after that, and stuff like that, and stuff like that. See you guys, see you around. Bye bye. Where's my stop button? Where is my stop button?